It finally happened. Jurickson Profar got the call to the bigs. So what can we expect? Well, he's going to play every day, so that's a plus. But anyone expecting Profar to generate numbers like Mike Trout or Bryce Harper as a rookie is in for a very rude awakening. Now, he still needs to be owned. There's significant upside to be had at a very thin position. But you really want to help your fantasy team? Use the hype surrounding him and try to make a deal right away for a more established talent. Justin Masterson got himself back in the right direction, fanning a season-high 11, picking up a win against the Mariners yesterday. After starting the year sizzling, the Indians hurler hit a few bumps, but it looks like he straightened himself out the last two starts. But as always, be very wary of using him against lineups that have a lot of left-handed bats. The Jays recalled speedster Anthony Gose from AAA, and usually, backup outfielders don't have a ton of fantasy value, but if you're desperate for steals, even in limited playing time, Gose should be good for a few a week. And if he can play his way into the everyday lineup, he's a must-have. And with Ian Kinsler on the DL, David Murphy's taken his spot in the Rangers' 2-hole, at least temporarily. Murphy's widely available after his horrible start, but we'll see a massive uptick in his counting stats should he be able to make better contact. And he's an excellent short-term ad if you need the outfield help. Colby Lewis tossed 47 pitches in a rehab start this afternoon, shooting for 60 in his next outing. While his velocity was down, he should be fine by the time he rejoins the Rangers' rotation at the beginning of June. So stash him now. Mark Teixeira went 1 for 2 in his first extended spring training game and said he felt fine afterwards. I don't believe he'll return with the same power following a sheath injury, but I've been wrong before. Add at your own risk. Jimmy from Indiana asks, if you were redrafting today, who would be your first pick? To me, this is easy. It's still Ryan Braun, followed closely by Mike Trout, then Miguel Cabrera. I'm always in favor of taking 5 category players with my first pick, and while Trout may actually end up being the better player because of the high steal rate, I just feel safer with Braun. And don't concern yourself with those steroid suspension rumors. Braun's not going anywhere. Hey, Jeremy Guthrie owners! Get ready for some regression. Despite sporting a sterling 2.82 ERA, all advanced metrics point to everything flipping the other way soon. His expected ERA is almost double his current rate, he's striking out fewer than 5 batters an inning, and his batting average of balls in play? Well, that's only coming up. But the one thing that really leaps off the stat sheet is his strand rate. Right now, over 95% of runners reaching base against Guthrie aren't scoring. Simply put, that's an unsustainable number, especially considering his career rate is around 73%. So if you've been using him up until now, congrats, you got lucky. But keeping Guthrie in your lineup moving forward is only going to destroy your ERA and WHIP. For RotoExperts, I'm Pat Mayo.